exciting, but to me gonna like it. But before I leave.
That's like going to be like the thingy, I guess, I would say. That's actually going to be like the, I was making the pictures for the video. Anyways, guys, this is my 10 Netflix recommendations, because I'm sure y'all got bored of my vlogs, because sometimes they can get really boring, actually, like, mostly all the time. My ring light broke, or I would be putting y'all up on it. This thing clicked back on, and it, like, fell over so many times, like, the thing that, like, I put my phone in, like, broke. So, yeah. So, anyways, guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe, please, and give the video a big thumbs up. And, yeah, so I have actually I have 10, and I have a lot of options. I'm going to use my favorite ones, though, because, from my experience, if I've not watched it, then I'm not going to say, but I'm only going to do what I've watched and what I've liked. And, yeah. First one. So the first one's Alexa and Katie. So Alexa and Katie I actually watched when it first came out. I found about it, and like, okay, so anyway, if y'all don't know, here's the thing. Alexa is battling cancer, but her best friend Katie by her side. She's also starting high school and ready for whatever comes next. There's people, and they actually came out with, I think maybe a new season. I've already watched the whole thing though. By the way, as you can tell, I rated it 5 stars whenever I watched it. It came out in 2018. That's when I actually started it. I loved it, and I feel like I relate to Katie a lot, because actually that's Katie, that's Alexa, just to let y'all know. But the thing is, y'all just know that I'm rating from what I've known. Like, sometimes y'all might not like what I'm gonna put up, but it's gonna be movies and shows. This is the first one. The first one is Alexa and Katie. I really request y'all watch it because it's amazing. Next one, the second one is Sam and Cass. So y'all mightn't recognize how old this thing is, but every time friends came over, I remember this one time Jadalyn and Cheyenne came over, we literally binge watched all the seasons. I rewatch this every night, no matter what, and I actually haven't rated it stars yet, but I'm about to rate it 5 stars because I absolutely loved it, and I really request. Okay, so it came on like literally at like 8 o'clock on Nick, and I remember I would wake up to watch it. That's like how I was really little though too. But here's what it says. Roommate Sam and Cass start a babysitting service and soon discover what an adventure the jobs can be. One episode of season 1 because not available. So I literally have watched the episodes over and over, as y'all can tell. Even if they don't have this showing doesn't mean doesn't prove I watched them all. But favorite one ever. I really love season 2, the last episode. It's about like this blueberry soda thingy. It's like I think it might be the last episode of season 2. I wish they'd make more, but like they're not going to. Blue Dog Soda is the name. Yeah. I request there's 2 seasons, and altogether there is 36 episodes of the whole thing. Came out in 2013, and it's got Ariana Grande in it and Jeanette McCurry. I don't know if I said her name right. I don't know. It's got Ariana Grande in it, and I knew, and I watched this before. I was a big fan of Ariana Grande. But anyways, here comes the third one. The third one, this is actually a movie. It's Ariana Grande, Excuse Me, I Love You. It's about Ariana Grande takes the stage in London for her Sweetener World Tour and shares the behind the scenes look at her life in rehearsal and on the road. Ariana Grande. Okay, so basically what this is about is it's like all her tours in the Sweetener thing, and I already rated it that I loved it. And like, I'm not lying, because I did. It's really amazing. Plus like if you're a fan of Ariana, if you're an Arianator, then you know. But like, people, I love this. I remember I rewatch it, as you can tell. I started, but then I had to go to sleep for school. But yeah, I really request watching this. It's an hour and 37 minutes long, and yeah. Which actually, if you're a fan of Ariana Grande or you want to know more about Ariana Grande, like you want to know about her Sweetener tour, because that's my favorite album ever. It's probably Sweetener, and I loved watching this movie because it kind of showed me about like the backstage. But I request watching it. Here comes the fourth one. Fourth one is Stranger Things. It's got 25 episodes, and this is what it's about. When a young boy vanishes, a small town uncovers a mystery involving secret experiments, terrifying supernatural forces, and one strange little girl. Okay, so I love 11 is my favorite character. It's got Millie Bobby Brown in it, and by the way, they're coming out with a new season around July and August. And oh my gosh, I was rewatching it right now. I'm on season 2 of rewatching it because they're coming out with a new thing, and I remember like I've not really been watching it. There's 3 seasons. They're coming out with a new one. They're coming out with season 4, and I've watched the first season, and I watched a little bit of the 3rd season, but I'm still trying to get like I might like rewatch it fully for July and August. But then also like I don't know, I really have the patience to like sit down and like watch. But there's 3 seasons, and altogether there is 25 episodes, which isn't a lot. But episodes get up to like an hour long. Sometimes, you know, honestly, I don't know. But yeah, here comes the 5th one. Next one's Ginny and Georgia, and I watched the full thing when I was grounded. Actually, I got grounded for like a week, and I remember the episodes are at least, there's 10 episodes, but it came out like it's really new. And this is what it's about. Free-spirited Georgia and her 2 kids, Ginny and Austin, move north in search of a fresh start. Find that the road to new beginnings can be bumpy, and it's I love it. I finished it, but it says that I'm on season episode 5. Oh, sorry, because Haley watched like 5 episodes when she came, and Kelso watched like 2. Because like me and Haley, what we do so much, we're like really like we're mostly like watching Netflix and like chilling with Kayla, so like I'm not really chilling a lot. But like yeah. By the way, we might have the vlog tomorrow also that I can post on Wednesday because Haley might be staying the night. I'm really excited for that, honestly. No. There's a little circle at the bottom. This is gonna be here, just ignore it, please. It's gonna stay there. But yeah. 5th one. I think this is 5th one. I hope it is. But this is Ginny and Georgia. The 6th one is Insatiable. I don't think I'm saying that right. But anyway, so it's got Debbie Ryan in it, and I watched the whole thing. It's got exactly 22 episodes, and I read about it from like my school, and I love it. As y'all can tell, I have watched the whole thing. And yeah, and I watched this first. I don't know, they never said anything about like there being new episodes, but they gotta make a new episode because Insatiable is amazing. And I remember I watched this, and like I watched the episode a day. I loved it. Did I already read? No, I didn't read this yet. A bullied teenager turns to beauty pageants as a way to exact her revenge with the help of a disgraced coach who soon realizes he's in over his head. Like really, there's like, okay, but anyways, guys, here comes the 7th one, 6th one. I think this is the 6th one. Here comes the next one. Well, this is actually a movie. It's supposed to be in this. It's a year old, and like I remember when it's supposed to be Carson, and she used to be one of my favorite actors, but like I'm starting to get more active, but she still is up there. Anyways, it's about after blowing a Broadway audition, a self-centered dancer reluctantly returns home and agrees to coach a squad of young misfits for a big competition. And by the way, so at the beginning, like the beginning is wild. By the way, I have watched the whole thing. As y'all can tell, like I didn't watch the ending, but I really request watching this. I rated it 5 stars. I remember rating it 5 stars. But I really request watching this because it's actually really, really good. I remember the 2nd day it came out, I remember seeing it on Netflix, and I was like, I know, that was when I was trying to watch like every Netflix movie there was, I think, because like I feel like every single one of my friends was talking about it, so I was like, okay, I want to watch it too. Here comes the next one. Is Babysitter's Club. So I actually watched this when it came out, and I like remember sitting in the living room and just watching it all, and like I remember finishing it like in less than a week. It's got 10 episodes and came out in 2020, and this is when Anne M. Martin's beloved books get a modern update in the series that follows a group of girlfriends and their homegrown babysitting business. I love this, and I love the actors. Like, it's about like all these babysitters, and if you don't read the Babysitter's Club books, then like I request reading them. I've read like all half of like, I think I read like all of them in school. I really love them, and I love the show, and I really request watching it because it's like a really good thing. Plus, I'm not really into binge watching, but I binge watch this. Here comes the next one. The ninth one is To All the Boys I Loved Before. I've actually watched this all, and I remember when it first came out. No, when it first came out, I remember like people talking about it in school, like in the year after it came out. I was like, okay, so I watched it. It's an hour and 40. It's a movie actually. Pretty much it's about when her secret love letters somehow get mailed to each. Her path crashes. Later, Jane finds out her quiet high school existence turns upside down, and I really love it. Like, I remember her sister moves away in it. It's like really good. So I really request watching it, and I'm like gonna stop being descriptive because it's been really long. So last one's coming up, but it's not least. Least is sort of an unfortunate event, so it's pretty old, but I remember me and my aunt watched all of it, and it's really I was hooked on it. I remember it's 25 episodes, came out in 2017, and this is what it's about. The extraordinary, but I don't know how to say that, orphans face trials, tribulations, and they even account a lot in their faithful quest to unlock long-killed family secrets. And I really love it, and I love I love the characters. Plus, I remember reading the book about it, and then like I remember my aunt like saying, because remember she read the full book, then I remember I read the whole book, so then we decided to watch it, and like I remember it was really good. But this is where the video is going to come to an end, and I'm gonna have like some way more Chloe videos coming up, and just know that I love you guys so much, and I'm going to edit this, and editing this is going to take a big long while, but I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Stay with love. Peace out.